Okay, hello, Jay here. This is my third day update. So I have done 3 days of Carnivore and 3 days of going for a walk of at least a mile every day, and so far I'm doing pretty good with it. Hold on, just realised how distracting that was. So yesterday pretty much didn't really make any huge progress after my last post. I had some dinner, can't actually remember what I had. Nope, can't remember. Anyway, I avoided the Coke, I avoided anything with sweeteners. It was fine. Then I went to bed and I did not sleep great again. Don't know what it is, but my body seems to have decided that it needs to wake up at 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And it's driving me nuts because it then takes me forever to get back to sleep, if I even do. So I don't know if this is a keto adaptation or if it's just insomnia. I guess I will find out if it continues. So yeah, I woke up strangely actually quite energized, so maybe I just don't need as much sleep as I think I do, which is possible. But yeah, I got up, I did my coffee, then I drove to the supermarket and stocked up my fridge. I then drove down to the river and went for a walk. So I got my walk in. I'd already, according to my fitness tracker, I'd already done half a mile walking around the supermarket, which is strange considering I don't walk up and down most of the aisles nowadays. But whatever, I then did an extra 2 miles on top of that, so go me. Thankfully it didn't rain today. I did not get soaked, which was nice after yesterday. But looking at the forecast going forward, it's probably going to piss it down again tomorrow, which sucks. Then what did I do? I bought a ready cooked chicken as part of my shop and stripped it and ate probably half of it for my first meal of the day. I then cooked up some bacon, sort of mid-afternoon, and some pork belly. Kind of overcooked the pork belly, it was a bit not great, but it is what it is. I ate it, or most of it. I've still got some left, we'll have that later. What else have I done today? I have finally gotten around to reattaching my guttering strip that runs over the top of my sliding door. I've been having a bit of a rain issue where the rain is coming in and I want the rain to stay out. My sliding door is slightly warped, so the top corner doesn't sit flush, so there's a gap. My mechanic did adjust that for me on Monday, so it's better, and I've put some weatherproofing stripping around it, but my gutter had been peeling off for a while. It's just a plastic stick-on thing. So I got round to getting out my stepladder and reattaching that today, which is something I've been meaning to do for weeks. And yeah, I've actually been feeling pretty good. My depression is not as bad as it has been, nor is my anxiety. In fact, I responded to a post in a Facebook group I'm part of, asking if anybody would be interested in moving to Yorkshire and helping with camper van conversions. So I replied saying I was interested. Whether or not I hear back, I don't know. There were several other people also interested, so we will see. But the very fact that I said yes, I'm interested, pick me, is shocking. I haven't been able to work in 4.5 years, I think it's been, because of my mental health. I get severe anxiety and panic attacks when, obviously, at my worst, I get severe panic attacks around men. This is because I have childhood trauma. When I'm not on my worst days, I can cope with it, I can handle it. There are times when in my life where it hasn't been an issue and I've been able to go to concerts and festivals and go out for drinks with friends and it's not an issue. But I can generally tell when my mental health is starting to slide, because doing those sort of activities becomes a hell of a lot harder, hell of a lot more anxiety inducing. And so at my worst, when I lost my job, it was an office job, and I was on a team of 8. One of them was a guy, and I couldn't go into the office. Admittedly, there were other people around. It was an open plan office with a lot of teams in, and one of the managers of another team was a guy, and he came over and he was saying something to me, and he was stood. It wasn't even like he was stood close, but he was too close, if you get what I mean. And I had a freak out. So, yeah, after I'd recovered from that particular freak out, I was then sat at my desk thinking about hurting myself, which was not great. So I phoned the doctor, I got an appointment, I went straight there and got signed off of work, and have never been able to go back. So they fired me sort of 6 months later because I couldn't give them an estimated date of when I would be returning. So yeah, I've been on benefits ever since, and it sucks. But the point, I kind of start to feel like the fog is lifting. Yeah, it's strange. I'm literally 3 days into this, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to think of what I want my future to look like, which, considering a month ago, I didn't even think I had a future, honestly. So we will see if things continue to improve. I hope they do. I say I've had a very productive day. I've been eating on plan. I have to admit, I am craving Coke again. It's sort of that time of the day, sort of currently 5:45 in the evening, afternoon, whichever. And it's about this time that I would normally be cracking open a can of Coke. But I will resist. I will drink my water, maybe have some sparkling water. And then yeah, I think that's about it for today. So, improvements. We will see. Let's see how tomorrow goes.